Okay, so you've been diving deep into this world of strategic thinking.
Yeah.
Sent over some fascinating stuff from specifically on those 7 principles of strategic thinking.
Yes.
And we're here to help you really pull out like the good stuff
Yeah.
and see how those principles can be applied
Absolutely.
to your own life no matter what your goals are.
I think what's fascinating about these principles is that they apply to so much more than just business.
Yeah.
We can apply them to personal goals,
Yeah.
relationships, even creative projects.
It's really like a universal toolkit, I think,
Yeah.
that they're giving us.
Definitely. And the first tool that they give us is all about setting goals.
Right.
But, kind of really takes it a step deeper
Uh-huh.
than just kind of wishing for things.
It does.
They really emphasize how we set those goals.
It's about getting specific.
Yes.
It's like, think of it like building a house.
Oh,
You wouldn't just start throwing bricks around.
you would have blueprints, detailed plans.
Yeah.
That's what this principle is about.
Yeah.
Turning a vague desire into very concrete steps.
So instead of saying, I want to be healthier, you'd say, I'm going to work out 3 times a week.
Exactly.
And swap out sugary drinks for water.
Yeah. And it's about, making choices in the present that align with that future vision.
Yeah.
So the second principle, analysis, is where we get to play detective.
Ooh, I love a good mystery.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So the source puts it this way. Analysis helps us understand surrounding situations and discover opportunities others might miss.
Oh, that's good.
It's about connecting the dots, finding those hidden gems of insight that others overlook. Think about a recent challenge you faced.
Okay.
What information did you overlook that could have led to a better outcome?
That's such a good question to ask.
Yeah.
I'm already kind of thinking back to a project
Uh-huh.
where I got so focused on the day-to-day tasks
Right.
that I missed a key trend
Yeah.
that was happening in the market.
That happens.
Had I stepped back
Yeah.
and analyzed the bigger picture,
You might have made different choices.
totally different choices.
Right. And that brings us to our third principle,
Okay.
strategic decision-making.
Okay.
This is the compass that guides those choices.
Yeah.
The source uses a powerful analogy here,
Yep.
saying that in business, decision-making without strategy is like sailing without a compass. Every decision should align with your goals.
So it's not just about making a decision.
Right.
It's about making the right decision.
Absolutely.
The one that moves you closer to where you want to be.
Exactly.
But how do we know which decisions are the right decisions?
That's where analysis comes in.
Okay.
It's about looking at the data, understanding the context,
Yeah.
and then choosing a direction that aligns with your goals.
Yeah.
This is how leaders make choices that move them forward,
Yeah.
not just react to what's happening around them.
Right.
But even the best compass can't point you in every direction at once. Right. And that's where principle 4 comes in.
Right.
Focusing on true priorities.
I love it. I'm sensing a theme here.
It's that.
Intentionality.
Yes.
It's not about doing more.
Right.
It's about doing the right things.
Absolutely.
And the source makes a great point about this. Success doesn't come from doing everything, but from choosing actions with the highest impact.
That's so important.
Yeah.
It's about identifying those 20% of actions.
Yeah.
That will give you 80% of the results.
Right.
This is the Pareto principle in action.
Yeah.
Think about your to-do list.
Okay.
Are you prioritizing the tasks that will have the most significant impact on your goals? Or are you getting bogged down in the minutia?
Oof. That one hits a little too close to home for me.
I think for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've set clear goals, analyzed the situation, made strategic decisions, focused on our priorities.
What's next?
What's next?
Communication.
Oh.
This is principle 5.
Okay.
Strategic communication. This is about turning those brilliant ideas into action through collaboration.
Because the strategy only works if everyone's on board with it.
Exactly.
Okay.
The source states it beautifully. Good leaders must be able to convey vision and goals in ways that inspire and motivate their team. It's not just about telling people what to do. It's about painting a picture of the future, getting them excited about the journey, and making sure that everyone's rowing in the same direction.
It's turning that strategy into a shared mission.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, on to principle 6, adaptability.
Yes.
This feels especially relevant in today's world,
Absolutely.
where everything seems to be changing at warp speed.
Couldn't agree more. This principle is all about acknowledging that change is inevitable
Yeah.
and being willing to adapt. The source emphasizes that preparing for these unexpected situations is what keeps organizations surviving
Right.
and growing.
Okay.
What's fascinating is that there are these different types of adaptability: strategic adaptability, operational adaptability, cultural adaptability.
Oh, wow.
And each of these play a role in how individuals and organizations navigate change.
So it's not just about being flexible.
Right.
It's about being strategic about your flexibility.
Exactly.
But how do we actually do that?
Right.
How do we prepare for the unexpected?
It's about being open to new information, constantly learning,
Mm-hmm.
questioning assumptions. Think about the pandemic.
Yeah.
The organizations that were able to quickly adapt their business models, embrace remote work, find new ways to connect with their customers.
Right.
Those were the ones that thrived.
Yeah, that's a great example.
Yeah,
It really highlights how crucial adaptability is
absolutely.
in navigating those unpredictable circumstances.
For sure.
Okay, and that brings us to our final principle, taking action.
Yes.
Because a strategy without action is just a daydream.
Right. The source reminds us good ideas mean nothing without implementation. Executing strategy effectively is what creates success.
Mm-hmm.
It's about turning those plans into reality,
Yeah.
taking those first steps,
Mhm.
and then consistently pushing forward.
So it's about being doers, not just dreamers.
Yeah,
It's about making things happen.
exactly. It's about moving beyond the planning phase and into execution mode.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, that's where the magic happens. Consistent effort and follow-through are key
Yes.
to achieving those goals that you've set.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
Our deep dive into the 7 principles of strategic thinking.
We did it.
We did it.
We went beyond the basic definitions
Yes.
and really explored how these principles can be applied in practical ways,
In real life.
in real life. And remember, strategic thinking is a skill that you can develop
Yes.
and use in any area of your life. It's
Right.
about being intentional, analytical, adaptable,
Mhm.
and most importantly, taking action.
And now we want to leave you with this.
Okay.
Which of these principles resonated most with you today?
Ooh.
And how can you start applying it to your life right now? Think about it. And let's continue the conversation in the comments.
I love that.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been fun.
We hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
Until next time. Bye. Bye.